Hello, this is a video response to Free Taught. If I understand your question, you wanted some of us to find, some of us atheists to find a passage from the Bible that you could meditate on, or something that was somehow inherently contradictory, to help you understand where we are as atheists or something like that. Well, I have to first of all explain to you that I don't know anything about the Bible. I don't arrive at my position as atheism in that way. So if you don't mind, I want to change your question a little bit. Rather than concentrating on some inherent contradiction in the Bible, given where I think you're at, I'd rather propose you do something else. Why don't you concentrate on, in fact, the passage which you feel gives you the deepest spiritual connection, the one perhaps that you find least contradictory, the one that you connect with, that's affects you most spiritually and most deeply. And when you've done that, you'll have maybe an estimation for the value of the Bible or Christianity in totality. But after you've done that, what I want you to do is find some concept, some example, or some instance of spirituality, beauty, or just something that deeply affects you in the world outside the Bible. This can be from music, from art, just something you're really interested in, maybe history or language, or I don't know, maybe you like fixing motorcycles, or I don't know, anything you want. Maybe you like looking at pictures of nature or astronomy. Me personally, I can look at pictures of astronomy all day. I'd just be amazed. I mean, there was a recent picture of Saturn which was illuminated in a very strange way that I was just fascinated by. But in any event, I'm sure you can find some examples of nature, or whatever, anything outside of the Bible, basically, or which classically is considered outside the Bible. So if we temporarily suspend the idea that God created all that. And I want you to then give equal time to meditate on that sort of thing, until you get a feeling and an understanding for its value. Now, you may find that one affects you more spiritually than the other. But then this is what I want you to do. I want to take your Bible, put it in your hand, and get a feeling for how thick it is, how many words are in it. Not exactly, it doesn't matter. Just get to have a feeling for it. Don't count it out. Don't worry about that. Then I want you to go visit a library and try to estimate or have a feeling for all the words and all the books in that library that have nothing to do with religion. So skip the religion section. And try to imagine for yourself where you can find sort of the balance of spirituality. I mean, the Bible is essentially a finite book written specifically for the purpose of touching men's minds and their hearts, and women's too, whatever, it doesn't matter. But it's only one book. If you listen to any priest or preacher or anybody who seriously believes in Christianity, they'll always come back to the Bible. But in a sense, the Bible's their prison too, because they've got nowhere else to go. But when you visit a library and you want to read a good book on fiction, or I don't know, whatever, music, or listen to music, or whatever other endeavor you want to do, I mean, you'll find that it's just endless, obviously. This, for me, actually, is sort of emotionally, spiritually, how I sort of just sit on the atheist position. I know it seems a little strange. You're expecting me maybe to give you a really deep logical argument about it. No. The deep logical arguments come from you. If you want, I mean, they're there just waiting for you. If you want to look at it that way, you could just come to them. I mean, what's really going to decide it for you, I think, is this. It sounds like it's this spiritual thing. This connection that's not sorry, just this thing that's affecting you um, emotionally or spiritually or whatever it is. I think the right answer is to just examine that. Just take a look at it, but understand that the Bible doesn't have the monopoly on that. It's really, I think, the best I have to offer for you. Anyways, those are just my thoughts. I want, I want to wish you luck in your journey. Well, anyways, those are my thoughts. To be later.